Well, some years ago, CNN hired former Obama official Jim Sciutto, and he's been delivering for them ever since. On Monday, Sciutto appeared with what sounded like a blockbuster story. Here's what it was. The CIA, he said, had been forced to spirit an agent out of Russia because the president bungled handling of intelligence and put that agent's life in danger. Watch.
Multiple Trump administration officials with direct knowledge tell me that in a previously undisclosed secret mission in 2017, the U.S. successfully extracted from Russia one of its highest-level covert sources inside the Russian government. A person directly involved in the discussions said that the removal of the Russian was driven in part by concerns that President Trump and his administration repeatedly mishandled classified intelligence, which could contribute to exposing the covert source as a spy.
Another bombshell from Jim Sciutto and the geniuses at CNN, just like the last 10 bombshells we were going to bring down a president. This one turned out to be a little more complicated than it seemed. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge has details on that. Hey, Catherine.
Well, Tucker, based on 2 decades covering the intelligence community, there is no harder decision for the CIA than pulling an intelligence asset. It's a long and deliberate process, and the final call is based on multiple factors, not a single event or individual. Responding to the CNN report blaming the president, the CIA took the unusual step of issuing this statement. Misguided speculation that the president's handling of our nation's most sensitive intelligence, which he has access to each and every day, drove an alleged exfiltration operation is inaccurate. Citing anonymous sources, CNN reported the president's May 2017 disclosure of classified information to the Russians about terrorism was a pivotal moment, renewing discussion among intelligence officials about the asset's risk of exposure. But the Oval Office meeting was described to Fox News as, quote, irrelevant to the CIA's decision-making. Fox News has learned that the intelligence community assessment about Russia's election interference, publicly released in 2017, as well as media attention about the source and their proximity to President Putin, were major factors for the agency. And it's important to note the CIA does not pull an asset based on a single factor, because once the asset is pulled, they can't go back into play, and significantly the asset's remaining network of contacts, in this case Russia, could be retaliated against. Tucker.
Catherine Herridge, fascinating report. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.